morning, folks. It is 10:12 a.m. in good old Laredo, Texas. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to head off and meet with Ms. Gigi Ramos, who is the founder of VSTN, an acronym that stands for Volunteers Serving the Need. And basically, what VSTN is, it is a nonprofit that basically helps feed homeless veterans. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard correct. Homeless veterans. It is a problem that we as Americans face on a daily basis, and it's simply a problem that isn't going away on its own anytime soon. It's going to take continuous effort from myself, from you, from all of us, to make sure that we end this problem. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, but as long as the word is spread, as long as we continue this effort in helping our veterans, because after all, they're heroes. They risk their lives out in the battlefield. And the least that we can do is give them the respect and dignity that they so rightfully deserve. So when many people ask me, Mario, why did you sign up to the Empower Network? And I get that a lot. And the answer is simple. When I signed up to the Empower Network, I did a lot of research and I studied the program extensively. And what I came to the conclusion of is that I want to dismantle the status quo. I want to be able to become an entrepreneur. Not only to help provide for my family, but also to help others get to where they want to be. And this is why my passion and love for nonprofits kicks in. As I researched the Empower Network, it dawned on me at the amount of power that it has to transform lives. And believe me, folks, if you haven't heard or have seen or have come across as to what the Empower Network is all about, I suggest you visit our website. It's www.endstatusquo.com. Just click on the link below for more information. It gives a thorough explanation as to what the system is. So in a nutshell, and I'm pretty sure you've seen some of the videos that my brother has made, we're not only in business for ourselves. Of course, who wouldn't want to, right? We all want to live the American dream. We all want to live the American life of being free. But in this case, we're also in the business of helping others. And it starts with one organization, and that is Volunteers Serving the Need. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to head off. You're going to get a small tour of the facility and what Ms. Gigi Ramos does on a daily basis. But it's not going to be the only video. This is going to be one of many in a series documenting every step of this wonderful organization. So sit back and enjoy.
Gigi Ramos, and I'm the founder of this nonprofit. I started this nonprofit to honor my husband. He's one of 7 veterans who served, my mother, my father, and 3 of my sisters. Our goal is to be able to serve our veterans with groceries, approximately 2 bags of groceries a month, plus their frozen meat, vegetables, fruit, and personal hygiene items, all at no cost to them. This is the type of groceries that they receive. As you see down here, we have their shampoo, their cream rinse, and their hand soap. Each one of our participants will get this. We have 550 families on our rosters. Now this is the type of frozen foods that they get. They'll get their frozen vegetables, They'll get their frozen fruit. And every Thursday we have pizza day here. We have our pizzas that are made from the Chuck E. Cheese. We send them the pizzas, they make them for us. All of these freezers right here were purchased through Shop for a Cause through Macy's. For every dollar that we sold, we saved the money till we were able to score 11 freezers. This is the type of vegetables and fruit that they're getting, the families. They'll get one big meat approximately, and then 4 smaller meats, vegetables, and fruit. We try to keep our freezers stocked. They also get their piñata special, which will be candies and a bunch of little goodies that they like for their sweet tooth. Back over here, we served on Friday, so our freezers are kind of low. We'll be packing up again. We'll be getting some more product on Wednesday. We'll be purchasing more products so we can continue to fill the freezers up so that we'll be able to do a good job in serving our veterans and their surviving spouses. So we've got the 9 chest freezers and 2 stand-up. How much we can shrink this down so that we'll be able to get the freezers full to start up again on Thursday. Thursday we serve from 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. This will be all full of bread when we get ready to serve. Everything here will be full. This is the Adopt a Veteran project. It's a box of food, and we supplement to this additional meats, personal hygiene items, and an additional bag of groceries. Over here, you see the shelves that we're stacking all the groceries in here. These are some donations we picked up on Saturday from another cause. And you'll see here, these are all the bags. Wednesday again, we'll start packing bags again to get ready for the Thursday delivery. This is the piñata special. We get our big bags of cereal. We break them down into gallon bags. And we get candies and stuff to be able to help them so that all of our families will be able to get some cereal. This is about enough food to last them for about 14 days. Now, how do we generate the monies to be able to do the food and run the project? Back on this side. We take other people's stuff, turn it into money to be able to supplement this project. This is our shoe department. We've got clothes in the background, toys, dishes, pillows for sale. On this little corner here, we have our Bethany House feeds us every day. Yes, to the back. Bethany House provides us with our lunch plate, our fruit, and our milk for 12 people every day. And we sell chips too to supplement. We have jewelry to supplement our cause. You see here I don't have the air conditioner on. I have fans on to save money because I'm afraid to turn on the air conditioner that we have it. I don't think I can pay for it. We have more purses, jewelry on this side. We're doing a lot of remodeling. We have a toy department back over here. Additional products here for sale. We're in the process of getting more bookcases so we can put our shoes over here so we can take these to the outside. This is our VCR department over here. DVDs, cassette tapes. Yes. On this side over here, we sell TVs. We have TVs over here for sale also. Clothing. We have towels, sheets, blankets, books, adults' clothes, boys and girls' clothes, more books, sheets, towels, blankets. We're very proud of this. We just were able to get this project. We have shade from the sun and for the rain now. Courtesy of the Webb County Discretionary Funds of Jerry Garza. We had the tin put away for 3.5 years from another donation from Grace Bible Church, from one of the parishioners there. So everything you see here, we've gotten it from somewhere to be able to reuse it, to be able to grow the project. These just came in from Walmart, donated from the pharmacy department. So this makes it really nice. These 3 trailers were donated to the Veterans Project. Since we don't have floors right now and all we have is dirt, we have to pull these plywoods out every Wednesday to be able to bring in the pallets of groceries. So we're doing a little remodeling on this side to be able to make it easier for us. This is our computer. These lights kind of help a little bit to be able to see the kind of work that we're doing. And the reason for this project and what inspired me so much was, this is my husband and his 7 brothers who all served in the military. And this was one of the reasons that I started this project, was to honor my husband, who is still alive. And this is my sister when she served in the military. This is my father, who has since passed away, but he was Army, Navy, and law enforcement. This is my mother, and she's still alive. And my parents were really my inspiration. Taught us how to volunteer our time and to help people that had a little bit of need, and to give them a little bit of hope. This is my mother's brother, who has since passed away of cancer. He was in the Navy. This is my father's brother, who also served in the Navy and passed away, cancer. This is my uncle, who also served in the Navy and who was the chief of police, where my father was a policeman, and has since passed away of cancer. This is my other uncle, also passed away of cancer. And my father's older brother, who passed away with very bad depression, and he shot himself. This is equivalent to the Nobel Prize in the United States, and one of 50,000 people that have received it, and this has really meant a lot to me. I was very grateful to receive this, the Jefferson Award. This is basically all of our book-keeping records, that we stay in compliance with our 501c3. We started the nonprofit in July of 2009, and in October of 2009 we received our 501c3, and we've been operating ever since. We opened up the doors next door in January of 2010 with 37 families, and we have over 550 on our rosters now. And it is an honor to be able to serve our veterans and their surviving spouses with this project. Thank you. Jerry Gatza was our ex-commissioner. And the first year that Jerry came over and saw this project, he helped us with $5,000 to buy groceries. And the second year, he helped us with $7,500 to provide a porch, to be able to provide a little dignity for these people to be able to sit underneath some type of shade when it gets so hot here, and when it's rainy. There was nowhere to put these people. Now, he pulled out these funds from his discretionary fund, and we were just so very grateful to get them. It's really, really benefited the project.
And who else, Ms. Ramos, has participated besides the commissioner?
Tammy U softball team, under the leadership of Coach Daniel Lathey. And this is the second year in a row they've helped us. But this year they doubled their pledge. And on top of this, there was an additional $25 in cash, so the total donation was $1,280. And we're so very grateful to Tammy U. Tammy U has been a big sponsor in this project. 169 students from 30 clubs came over to help us set up before the porch was made. We would have never made it without them. They painted the building, they helped unload the trailer, and they're just general support at all times. We've also had a lot of help from Kaplan College and LCC. To get to the point where we would be blessed with like a building like that you see behind you. See that big, beautiful building over there? Where we could have the furniture store for the veterans. Their house burns down. They have no insurance because they're struggling so much. We could give them their furniture. A place where we could have suits and good clothes that we could give them when they go to interviews to try to get a job. Where we would have a place there to have the groceries and to have the thrift store also. But a big building that big would be able to provide for all of our needs. We would not have to air condition the whole building, just air condition where the food is. We're willing to live very thrifty so that we can take care of the veterans of our county. We also need the Veterans Cafe, just like the Kids Cafe concept, where the vets can come over and they can have a cup of coffee, they can get along with all their friends, they can sit down, they can talk, they do their own therapy by talking to each other. Also the women. When my father was, he was in the Army and he was in the Navy, they used to get together all of the men and they would call themselves La Palomilla. And they would go and drink coffee and the restaurant was always throwing them out because since they didn't spend a lot of money, they were taking space. We want them to be able to come here. They're not taking space. We're trying to honor them and appreciate them for the sacrifice that they did of going to serve our country. They didn't run away to another place. They stood up to the plate and they served, and we're so very grateful because we have freedom in the United States because of their sacrifice. When our veterans are withdrawing from their military duty and they come back into society, that there should be some kind of a transitional period. Remember, when you're in the military, they tell you when to stand up, when to sit down, when to eat, when to take a shower. They provide for your clothing, your housing. Everything is taken care of. All of a sudden they're out, they're back in society, and they're not prepared. I really believe it's very important that they have some kind of a therapy and a transitional period, because where else can they go? They're still trying to get their mind back. They're still trying to adapt back into society. And where else can they go if not here? They're coming here for food while they're waiting. They're just trying to get to the next step of their life. And that's why I feel that this is such an important project, because at least it takes care of their needs temporarily. It's only 2 weeks worth of goods, but at least it'll help them for 2 weeks. We're real excited about this project over here. Once we're able to clear this off, this will have all kinds of interesting items on these shelving units once we get up to the next section. We're so grateful for this. It's nice and cool back here. We get nice air. You can see all the blessings we have here on all kinds of towels. A lady who just left here said she's going to open up a business for pedicures. And she bought $20 worth of towels. So we're helping her, we're helping us. Little wash racks, towels, sheets. Very creative woman, using her gifts. This, of course, is our book section and our TV section. If anybody's interested and they need any these Red Lobster chairs, we have these for sale. There's 2 doubles and 4 singles. On that department over there, that's going to be the Economic Development Department. That's 1 brown box for 25 cents, as long as the box is level. This way, this also encourages more ways for people to make money to be able to help themselves. We just don't want to give people a fish. We want to teach them how to fish so they can fish on their own and be able to provide for their own needs. Our future flooring, if we're able to get more of these plastic items. These are really good to keep people off of dirt, and if it rains, the water just goes through, and they're very convenient, and they're not very heavy. You can pick these up with no problems at all. If anybody has any of these they'd like to donate, we're desperate. We're trying to cover about 3,000 square feet of flooring. We'll just run carpets on the top for the holes. Watch TV right over here in the corner while they're waiting to have their groceries served to them. And we're in the process of hoping to set up our Veterans Cafe on that side. Every Thursday is pizza day, and then we'll be able to have coffee, sodas, water for them, and cookies and sandwiches and all kinds of little things to appreciate them, honor our veterans.
This is where the action takes place, and where the magic and compassion of several human beings comes to life. It has become Ms. Gigi Ramos' sole mission in making sure that our veterans get the proper respect they so rightfully deserve. It is because of them that we stand here today, enjoying our many liberties and freedoms. As you can see, Ms. Ramos, with the help of other volunteers, make sure that our heroes get the proper nourishment they need to survive. In order to sustain longevity, the VSTN thrift store is open to the public and serves as their primary method of generating funds to purchase food. There have been several people who have donated items to make sure our heroes are fed on a daily basis. But there is still more work that needs to be done. Currently, there are over 500 veterans that are served monthly. As this number increases, so does the need to serve them. This is where I come in. You come in. We all come in to help make sure our heroes live their lives with dignity. Just as they fought for us with honor, we must fight for them to preserve the will and courage they demonstrated out on the battlefield. Sadly, the battlefield that they are in is one in which they believe and feel are losing. We must not allow for them to feel defeated. They are simply champions of courage.